Greetings, friend. I wish to speak with you.
Do your trading here.
Is that Mara's light that brightens this hillside? Or simply the warmth of seeing a friend return? Could not stay away from our Hearts Week celebrations, I see. Well, I am glad for it. There's someone I would like you to meet. A woman approached me in search of a friend, and I cannot allow a lonely soul to wander our celebrations. Her name is Samara Gautier. An interesting woman with a hearty laugh. Would you care to join her and partake in some holiday fun? This Samara seemed familiar with our traditions and mentioned having something particular in mind. Seek her out on the road into Belkarth and find out her plans for yourself. And remember, if you need any help, come speak with me.
Tell me that lovable oaf Kuzam Joe sent you. He should know I have some thoughts about his little Hearts Week celebration. Where's the wine? The frivolity? I even wore my good dancing boots, and all I've done so far is stand around. Indeed I am. Every stitch sore and wink. And don't tell me you are Sanguine's new little helper. Have I got that right? Oh, you and I are going to have so much fun. And there's not a moment to lose. I swear, what are they even teaching in schools these days? Listen, love that diva, but Mara is only half the story. Sanguine has a stake in Hearts Week festivities too, and there are certain traditions that are at risk of getting snuffed out. All in good time. First, we've got to hoof it around Belkarth. Meet me at the Crossroads Tavern, the Gem and Flask, and at a quaint little picnic south of town. Then, we can talk about traditions.
How goes your dealings with Samara? I have known few people with more menacing a smile than my Sentrat cousins, but still she seemed the friendly sort. Sanguine traditions, Very interesting indeed. Our festivities here are in celebration of Hearts Day, a holiday which does indeed share a date with Sanguine's Summoning Day. Honoring the Daedric Prince this time of year is not uncommon. Are you worried about summoning the prince to our little festival? Oh, fear not. I am certain he has greater affairs to attend to. If you're worried about the harm that may come from the traditions themselves, well, that is entirely up to you. I won't pretend to be familiar with his traditions, or those that Samara plans to perform with you, but I trust your judgment. After all, Hearts Week is open to both friends and fiends alike.
Yeah! Mind yourself now.
Fucking goal is full the domination and enslavement of us all.
Welcome to the Crossroads Tavern. Apt name, don't you think? A place for the oldest tradition of all. Chance encounters and casual trysts. But don't get too excited. That's not what you and I are here for. We're here to bless this holy place. Has anyone ever told you how clever you are? See, it wasn't all that long ago that folks used to leave a bowl of blood beneath their bed for good luck. We'll do the same with the toast. Of course, that means we'll need a bottle of blood. You're the enterprising sort. Do what you do best and rummage. Of course, you could also offer up your own blood-red vintage. That is, if you aren't squeamish. I keep a fairly clean knife handy for just the occasion. Your choice.
Chains of darkness grip the land and draw it ever near to his nightmare cold harbor.
Now that's what I call getting into the holiday spirit.
Tearing souls of
Well, if it isn't my sanguine sommelier. Back with a bottle? Hope you haven't stolen any sips without me. That would just be rude. Phenomenal. A toast, then, to chance encounters. Whether they end in love or heartbreak, may they at least be memorable and worth the price of the room. Good work, friend. A tradition well honored.
plain meld is not
Well, what's the holdup? If you're hoping to flirt, you should know that the quickest way to this heart is causing a little harmless mayhem in the name of revelry. Now, run along. We've traditions to uphold.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
There you are. I was beginning to wonder if you strolled into the lake. Now, are you ready for our next tradition? We'll be helping a couple take the plunge, if you will. There you are. Over the bridge, a pair of sweethearts enjoy a picnic. They love each other dearly, but neither has the courage to say it. Mara would have them wait for a sign, but I've found lives to be too short to leave to chance. I say we give them a push. I find song to be the best way to grease the wheels of romance. Head on up to Belcarth Bazaar and find Lachlan, good friend of mine. I requested specially made instruments for this very occasion.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hello there.
Greetings! Care for a set of maracas? Perhaps some castanets? Whatever you're looking for, I am certain I have it. I did not think she'd darken my doorstep so soon. Yes, I have her instruments, though I should warn you, the enchantments she requested are quite garish. As she requested, they instill a voracious fervor. I fear listeners are likely to tear each other limb from limb or go mad from the tune. If she's changed her mind, I do have instruments with gentler effects. Of course, yes. Whatever Samara wishes. If you would be so kind as to not mention that I second-guessed her, I would greatly appreciate it. Do take care of those instruments. A song is not something to be trifled with. Even a simple tune carries a potent magic, the sort you can't measure with magicka or runes. Samara discovered me in the gutters of Daggerfall. I'd been thrown out of a tavern for my laughable attempt at being a bard. She laughed, said even my sobs were without rhythm, and yet she offered me a gift. Sheet music written in a rust-hued ink took hold of me the moment I laid eyes on the notes. From that moment on, I could play any instrument I laid my hands on. When I pluck a tune, it isn't my own. It's raucous and lascivious, and nothing like the music I once dreamed of playing. At least now, when I sell instruments, I know I'm helping others pursue their passion.
Yeah! Yeah!
What do you want?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Hope Lachlan wasn't too much of a bore. You know how musicians can be. So particular about their tools. Excellent. Such fine craftsmanship. I just may have to visit Lachlan myself and sing him praises. Stay for the show, won't you? I'm certain it will be fun. Well, what's the holdup? If you're...
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!